Hi, Aries. Welcome to your weekly reading. I'm going to be taking a look at the person connected to your energy, how you feel about them, how they feel about you, the connection between the two of you. I will be clarifying each card, so energies can change as I clarify. And this is general. It may not resonate for everyone. If it does, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel as it helps me to pick up on your energy for all future reads. Please remember that time is fluid, so this could be something that happened in your past, currently in your present, or coming up in your future. And roles can be reversed, so take what applies to you, the person on your mind, your situation, and leave the rest. Now, at the end of your reading, I will be pulling an oracle message from the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck to give us some more insight, guidance, and clarification on your situation. 1 second. Bobby Jean, stop being rude. Sorry, but Bobby wants to be in your reading today, and that's just fine. But she is over there tearing up that pole that she climbs up. She climbs up that thing and tears it up. I've got to trim that rope on there. Anyways, it's her scratching pole, whatever you call it. So, anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at the person connected to your energy. How does Aries feel about the person connected to their energy? So things happen really fast between the two of you, and then it took this turn to go really slow, like nothing was happening at all. It's making you feel like moving forward or moving on. Two of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. You do feel like you found somebody you really connect with, that's your soulmate. You're like, I know we both like each other. Everything happens so fast between the two of you. Even some of you, this happened on some kind of travel, vacation, things like that. You met this person, because I do see travel with the Eight of Wands and the Six of Swords. So we have the Eight of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. But in the middle of that, where everything started to happen really fast, then it started to kind of go slow. And maybe that's because you both started to recognize, I don't want this to just be short-lived. I want to see where this goes. But you need clarification from this person. You need to know where they stand and if they're looking for the same thing that you're looking for, which is a relationship. So let's go ahead and look at how this person feels about you. This person definitely likes you and wants to see where things go. They do not feel financially ready to have a very serious relationship, like moving in together. They're trying to get their financial situation turned around. So, and there's also the fact that they worry they could lose what they have that's becoming special between the two of you. Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, as well as the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. And they want to learn more about you. They're okay with taking their time. Patience pays off in the end, because that leads to spending. Hold on, Bobby Jean, stop it. She's just being a nuisance. She's usually not like this. I guess she's feeling like a kitten. Now that her birthday's coming up, she's almost 10. Anyways, so yeah, this person definitely likes where things are going. They feel very happy. They feel like this is a relationship they could really nurture and that they could grow with you, that they see you as somebody they could spend their life with. But they have been through a lot of loss in the past, and that scares them into not really trusting fully and looking at things with a bit of deception within themselves of I'm scared this could happen, when truly they feel happy with you. There's also the fact that, they're not entirely telling you about their financial situation. They do have a lot of debt, a lot of bills, things like that. And they're trying to catch up on that because they feel embarrassed that you would know that they have debt. So let's go ahead and get the connection between the two of you. Pay no mind to Bobby Jean. She's just being a Virgo. Oh. Honestly, she's the cutest little Virgo I've ever seen. So we do have the Knight of Swords, the Nine of Swords in reverse, and then the Queen of Wands. So in this connection, the focus of not worrying about things and really looking at how things are beautiful is really paying off. But there are some challenges, and even beautiful things that feel victorious and feel like everything's going well do come with their own challenges here. So let's go ahead and start clarifying. Girl, you wanted to come in here while I did their reading, so don't even start. She is underneath my feet. You heavily desire this person and definitely want to pursue them because it is a wish fulfillment. And it looks like you went through some tough things here. It feels like you find healing in pursuing after someone new here when you went through a very tough ending at some point here with this Ten of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune is at the bottom of the deck. So with this new person, because it definitely feels very new, you are feeling like I should just go for it. I should just do this. But not wanting to get hurt, but also very excited about the situation here. And it does put an end to you being single. It does put an end to hard times whenever you're with somebody who makes you feel really good. And it feels like now is the time, with that Wheel of Fortune coming out, that this is a blessing after going through a difficult situation. And it's a wish fulfillment that feels really amazing, and you find this person to be very attractive. So let's go ahead and clarify this Ace of Pentacles. So you're feeling that everything is going slow because as you try to move forward with your feelings and trying to make things grow between the two of you, you're getting like rebuttal from this person. So you're getting like the kickback. This person, you feel that maybe their pride or ego gets in the way. They get conflicted with really taking that leap of faith here. So we have the Six of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Fool. And we also have the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. And I get that where you want to begin this commitment and see where things go. Also, even your pride gets in the way of just taking that leap. Even when you feel within your heart that it's the right thing to do. And leading with your emotions actually is going to allow you to express yourself authentically here. So let's go ahead and clarify that Six of Swords. Yeah, so the Six of Swords is clarified by the Ace of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. And I do see you wanting to move forward here because you're being drawn to this person. You feel like you were pulled in their direction to invest your time in them, but it's still at the beginning stages of getting to know each other with that Two of Pentacles, because you're juggling your life with somebody else's by giving them time that you might not have had, or figuring out how to make things work between two people that are very new to one another. The Two of Swords is at the bottom of the deck, and it does get conflicting because you're also juggling if you should be the one solely moving forward in this direction here. You do feel this person has a little bit of stubbornness, and that stubborn energy definitely rubs off on you, and that's where you hold yourself back a little bit as well. And you're like, what should I do? You're still getting to know each other, so just take your time, but be authentic and true to yourself and do what you feel is right in your heart. And trust your intuition with making decisions. Let's go ahead and clarify that Page of Pentacles for how they feel about you. So this person, they really like you, right? Okay, the Page of Pentacles are not in any rush. They're learning from you. They feel like you are very wise. We have the Hermit, we have the Knight of Wands, and we have the Four of Cups. So this person has spent a lot of time contemplating on, making a move, but they do fear getting rejected from you. And they don't like rejection. No one likes rejection, right? And it becomes challenging for this person. It's like they feel that challenge of taking that step of telling you how they feel. So they come off very casual with you. It's also been a while since this person has dated anyone, and the last person that they dated, they felt rejection by them, and so they don't want to feel that again. They're like, I don't want to start to try and like someone and then I get rejected all over again. So let's go ahead and clarify that Queen of Pentacles. They do talk to like their mother, someone who has that feminine, motherly like energy, about what to do, what options should they take, how they should approach this situation. That they do have feelings for you, and they feel that those feelings are growing and they want to move to the next step. But they are telling this person who they feel like is a parent, and it comes off like a mother, someone who has that motherly motherly instinct, that they haven't told you yet. The moon is at the bottom of the deck. They're like, I have not expressed to Aries how I really feel. And they do get this very warm, inviting feeling with you. They daydream about what it would be like to have a life with you. They're not too crazy about I'm not going to say manifesting, but I'm just going to say creating illusions that it would happen, or being stuck in their own alternate reality about it, and, creating some kind of false hope. But they do think about what it would be like to be with you in that way. The Seven of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the World card. And, they've had other options in the past, but when they met you, it just felt right. It felt like it was something new. It felt like an abundance that made them really want to find out, where things go between the two of you. And not only that, they do feel that you're a bit of a mystery, which intrigues them more too. You need to behave. Stop it. Don't you swat me. Okay, she's getting feisty, you guys. So I wish I knew her birth chart. I just know that she's a Virgo. Both of my cats are Virgos. Let's go ahead and clarify this Five of Pentacles. I snapped at her and she's like, oh yeah? She raises her paw to me. I'm not one of those people that had my cats declawed. That's just not, I get it was a thing at one point, but it's not something I would ever do. Okay, so the Five of Pentacles is clarified by the Ten of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the Two of Swords. You both of you mimic one another in this way of, I'm not going to be the one to say something first. I want to, but I don't know how. It's very difficult. I'm at a crossroads of how to actually express this to them. So they feel like they could lose you. And that weighs heavy on them, especially when they've gone through loss in in their past, which makes them feel, I don't deserve this, or nobody's ever made me feel very important. You have, but they don't want to lose that with you. They definitely are carrying this heavy weight of, I really want things to work out with Aries and I, and it is challenging, but I'm willing to accept those challenges. I'm not going to give up that easy. They have determination, but when it comes to telling you also about their past, finances as well, especially the fact that this person is going through some financial debt, they are carrying a lot of weight of that. I feel like for some of you, this person has their own business, or they just work really hard to have what they have, and it's been very challenging lately. And so that puts a lot on their shoulders of, I really want to give Aries my time, but moving in the direction of, can I have a relationship with them? I don't want Aries to find out that I have all this debt. Everybody has their own debt and their own burden and own baggage to carry, but this Two of Swords, it's like they're not ready to tell you that. They also are just like, I'm not gonna say anything right now because it's just too hard, but feeling that because of the losses they've gone through in their past, it makes them feel they could lose you. So let's go ahead and get the outcome between you and this person. You're both very prideful people, but yes, your inner conflict, your mental conflict with how you're going to approach the situation with one another does get the best of the both of you, because it creates challenges that become heart-wrenching, and it's deception, in a way, because of the, well, I don't trust this, and what if I get this wrong, and what if I get my heart broken? And that Seven of Swords, looking at the heartbreak here, the pain in this situation, it's a challenge to get through heartbreaking situations that you've gone through in your past, and it definitely makes it hard to trust people moving forward. However, that Emperor at the bottom of the deck, if you both approach this thing and I'm not saying you're not mature, but in a way of maturity and setting certain boundaries and just discussing with one another as mature adults, of what your expectations are and what boundaries that need to be put in place between the two of you. And when you're ready to open up and talk to one another about certain things that do bother you, or that you're not ready to talk about right now but eventually want to, that will really help the situation. But you both are very strong, independent people, and as much as you want to make this work, you definitely have that blockage there with that Two of Swords that had come out for you and for them, that I'm just going to suppress these feelings for now. And all that does is make it harder on the both of you, which creates this pain in your heart, because you can't trust in your own intuition to say what you want to say and them say what they want to say, and just put yourself out there, because you've been through a lot and so have they. So I completely understand. But if you approach it in that way, with certain boundaries being put in place and just light conversation and building up that relationship between one another as even friends and working towards that soulmate connection, then it'll create a very strong bond in the end with one another, and you won't feel like you have to hide anything or that you can't talk to one another about certain things. So it's just so important. But it is up to you and it is up to them. So you make your decision. At the end of the day, it is your choice to do what you feel is right for yourself, the situation. So we have Desert Passage that comes out as your oracle message. Trust there's a divine plan, okay? Don't allow yourself to be out in this desert where there's nothing green and flourishing. There is a divine plan. If you keep walking that path, you're going to eventually end up exactly where you're supposed to be. Mystic healer, healing energy flows through you. So there's still some healing that is happening for you and for them. Yours is in a different way, but they're also very similar for the both of you. Everybody has, scars on their heart, and hopefully you two can, start somewhere to build a relationship here that you both want. And if not, again, it is your decision. So this is what I have for you, Aries. If it resonates, go ahead and hit that like button. I will see you in your next reading coming up. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.